Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all's well with you. Beautiful souls. There are people out here that hate that you are a truth teller to the core. Like you tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, okay? Like you in a court of law. You do not hold back. And a lot of people they don't like that about you. Like there's some people who be like, "Do you have a filter on your mouth?" Or that wasn't nice. That's pretty mean. Like I don't know if you've been accused of not being nice or being mean because you spoke your truth. And not just your truth, but just the truth, period. Like you didn't make up the rules, but it is what it is. And see, when you tell people the truth, as the saying says, they can't handle the truth. You know that, right? I'm like, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. That's how it is when it comes to us. People hate being lied to, and I hate it. I hate being lied to. Even God says he hates liars, actually. And it's because it's deception. Deception and lying are tied hand in hand. There's two different definitions, but they're in the same family. And neither one are good. So it's like people don't want to be deceived, they don't want to be lied to, and now it's like they don't even want the truth. So it's like, what do you want? Like the Tyrese thing, like what more do you want from me? But see, chosen one, no matter what people are mad about or how they feel, you speak your truth and you don't care. If it pisses people off, it pisses you off. And that's the thing with truth. First, it pisses you off and then it heals you. Okay? It hurts and then it heals. There's times where people have told me the truth and I've literally like broke down in tears. And I'm like, what? But no matter what, I've always thanked them because I'm like, you know what? You could have let me live a lie. You could have let me be deceived. Now, always tell people that depending on what it is, okay? I might not ever talk to you ever again. Because like I said, when I care and I care and I love hard. So depending on what that is, I might not speak to you ever again. But I will always have some kind of respect for you. Because at least you told me. I didn't have to find out from someone else. I didn't have to go looking for something. Or God just, because God won't peel back the mask anyway. What's in the dark always comes to light. So I always respect when people tell me, even if that means the relationship is ruined, the friendship is ruined, whatever it is, at least I know. But some people they rather live in they say like ignorance is bliss. Like they don't want their eyes to be open to the truth. And it's just like how are you getting through life? Like actual life. Like actual reality. You have to live in truth. As he chose one, that is why most chosen ones, again, are loners. I will always go back to this topic of being alone. And it sucks like a lot because we live in a realm of where you want connection. You want connection with people. Like it's like, yeah, we're equipped and we're built for the loner life. And I love it most of the time. Like at least 90% of the time, I love my loner life. I'm not even gonna lie. But the other 10%, I'd be like, I do wish like I said, I just wish I could take all y'all, all my family. That's why I call y'all. Y'all my family. I don't like subscribers or followers. I don't like that. Y'all my family. I wish I could take all y'all, bring all y'all in a bag somewhere, throw y'all in a little tent or something. And be like, come on, y'all, let's go party. Let's go put some music on and dance. Let's have a little drink or something. Something good, something light. I don't want y'all thinking we gonna be not like that, okay? But I would love to like just have like a chosen one night, like or a weekend. Cause like you want to be around other chosen one, other people with high vibration, people that's not out here trying to snake you or talking crap behind your back. And see, I only really trust other chosen ones at this point because it's a hard word out. It's a hard world out there. And a lot of it comes with them not being able to handle the truth. And see, when you tell your truth, you say it with a straight face. You're not afraid. That's one thing a chosen one is not going to be. We're not afraid to speak our truth. Maybe in the past we might have been a little timid, but God gave us this voice. The voice y'all hear, this I'm telling you, I would have never thought. Now I was very outspoken and like always asking questions. Like I was never afraid to ask questions. Like, well, why is this going on? Why is this happening? And people didn't like that. People they still don't like that to this day. And I think I did a separate video on that already, but I probably retouched that up. Be wary of people, be aware of people who don't like that you ask a lot of questions. Because, like, what you got to hide? Why you don't want to answer the question? So that part. But that's the thing with us. We're going to ask the questions. We're going to be detective. We're going to, like, say, for example, if you got a group of friends, co-workers, family members, and they're dealing with toxic people, boyfriend, girlfriend things, friendships, whatever. You're not going to be the type of person to just sit back and be like, oh, I wish you the best, or, oh, give them the benefit of the doubt. No, you can be like, why are you still talking to that person? How long have they been treating you like this? How many times did you say you was going to be done with them already? Why you keep putting yourself through this over and over again when you know you deserve the best? Like, you're not going to just sit back and feed the ego. You're going to bruise the ego, but it's not out of malice at all. It's because you care. When I was in Reformed theology, there was a pastor named Paul Washer. I love him so much. Even still to this day, even though I don't follow Reformed theology anymore, I will always have the utmost respect for Paul Washer. If you want to be curious, you can check him out. But definitely, there's definitely been a big leap of change since that time. But one thing he would always say in his sermons was, whoever loves you the most is going to tell you the most truth. Okay? And people think it's the opposite. People think that when someone's trying to tell you something, that they hate you or that they don't like you or something. It would be very foolish and very, very hateful, actually, to just sit there and lie to a person, or just sit there and just be like, that's their life. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Eventually, you have to get to that point as a chosen one, especially if people are not trying to take your advice. You do have to kind of leave them to their own device. Like, well, I tried. Because like they say, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. But they're going to leave that conversation with you feeling like brand new, like feeling very refreshed, because you're going to wake them up. If they've been sleeping them lies and them deception they've been telling themselves, you going ding ding ding. You're going to be like, hello, this is the truth right here. Come on, pick up. And most people, they don't like it. But what I'm going to tell you this, okay? Whether you've lost relationships, friendship, co-workers are acting funny, distance, family members are acting funny or distant, understand that they respect you, though. You've gained their respect. They might be mad at first. They might distance themselves. But trust and believe you've gained that respect because you had the courage, the boldness to tell them the truth. And when the storm calms down, they're going to remember. They're going to remember what you had to say. And this is a part of your gifts as a chosen one. You are a truth teller. God is all about the truth. God is not going to lie to you. So why would a chosen one? But again, we live in a world filled with deceit. We live in a world filled with sinful people that love to just hear what they want to hear. That's why I said in yesterday's video, when you try to go around people and you talking with them, they want to make you feel like the outcast because it's like, what's up with her and him? Like, why are they talking about this? We want to talk about the low vibrational stuff. We want to gossip and talk crap about people, and you sitting here trying to make us be better, or like trying to tell us, let's talk about something good for us for a change. And that's why I say we're forced to isolate a lot because again we don't, there's nothing relatable anymore. Again, we shifted. You're in a new timeline. Yeah, baby. You're in a new timeline, and it's like there's people you wish you could take with you, but God is the one who wakes people up. I realized that. I used to try to be controlling sometimes and be like, you don't understand this, you don't get this, you can't see this. Even if you try to go and take somebody eyeball and be like, you can't wake somebody up. Only God can do that. Your job is just to plant that seed. So keep planting your seeds, chosen ones. Don't let people out here discourage you because they're offended. You're going to be offensive to most people as a chosen. Like I said, if it's not what you're saying out your mouth, it's your energy and your vibration. Period. You could just walk and sit down somewhere and be minding your own business, and somebody mad. Like I used to tell you, I used to always say this in my video. I need to bring it back. You just go somewhere and be like, and it's like people are screaming like, how dare you come in here, sit down and breathe and mind your business? Who told this highly vibrational person to come in here and just shake up the room? But God, the reason why you got to keep going, despite the fact that you might get a lot of people offended, is because your voice changes things. I've helped so many people by just sitting down talking with them. Like I said, kind of like being a therapist. And I love it. I do. Sometimes it can get a little overwhelming depending on what the situation is, but I love it. I know that God gave me this gift. And if somebody got to be mad at you for a little bit, but then their life improves, or, you know, even if it does, even if they just continue to just, as long as you know you did your best, you did what God called you to do. That's the biggest thing. So I want to encourage you all, anyone listening out here, if you've been rejected because of the truth, if you've been, even somebody might try to bully you or yell at you, scream at you because you told them the truth, dust your feet, wipe your hands, and keep pushing. But understand, like I said, they're not going to forget. And you just keep going. Some people will actually appreciate it. That's why I'm on this platform here. You will appreciate the truth I tell all the time. And I thank God for you all. Seriously. But your vibe is your tribe, okay? Your vibe will attract your tribe. You telling the truth, it will attract people that will listen to you, that will understand you, and will value you. And the people that are angry with you or mad or think like, oh, they think they're better. That's another thing. People will think like, oh, well, you think you're better. Like, who are you to be saying all this and that? Like your crap don't stink, or like you ain't been through this before. And it's like, no, it's actually the opposite. Maybe I have gone through this before. Maybe I have gone through this before, and I'm just trying to be helpful. Like that's not a crime. But you're going to be misjudged. You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to hear all types of things. It's okay, because at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, God knows who you are. Man, people are going through their own thing. That's why projection, you got to really understand that as a chosen one, you're going to deal with a lot of projection. Even if you're not chosen, but definitely when you are. Projection is some of the most people love to do it. It's like some of their like favorite things to do, because a lot of people again are in low frequencies and they're dealing with their circumstances and their problems. Rumors of wars going on now, prices out the yin yang. So you're dealing with a lot of different emotions nowadays. The world is in complete chaos. So don't take it to heart too much. And as always, if the truth offends, let it. It is better for somebody to be mad about the truth than to be sitting there comfortable with a lie. But also, like I said, know when to peace out, okay? Because some people out here are really great. But yeah, cheers to us chosen ones. Cheers to you, beautiful soul. You've come this far and you deserve the best. And you will have it. And it looks different for everybody. My version of the best or things I want is going to be different from yours. So don't be discouraged. Wake up every day and understand that you are chosen. In this world where you're misunderstood, where people don't want to hear you all the time, where people are making you feel like, again, like rejected, know that you are always accepted and loved by God. And that is the main thing and the only thing that really matters. As much as we want connection, God's love and peace is it's way more. It is so much more valuable than any man's hug out here, any man's validation of you. Stay strong. God has you. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, though, chosen ones. I really hope that you all are enjoying your weekend. I pray that you all are being safe out here, because, as I mentioned before, it's a lot going on in the world. Cling to God. Stay in your prayers. Make sure you're doing your affirmations. Remember who you are every single solitary day, and let the noise just play in the background, because people who are not like loving themselves, people who are not comfortable with themselves, they're going to try to disrupt your peace, especially people that are close to you. Watch out for the people that's closest to you. After all my videos, I always try to send y'all some type of comfort or love, because As we know, we're loners. I'm here for you. God bless you always, and I will see you right back here tomorrow. I love you all so much, but remember, God loves you so much more. Take care.